session. And once we are done with the budget session, we can plan to have a public hearing on some of these issues. Because it is not only what we are talking, even at this level. In fact, I have to shout at the Chinese embassy representative last year. We were to travel and they said we cannot go, and I said you cannot bully me in my country. It's gone that much. So the minister and the immigrations, we should conduct a public hearing on some of these issues. And
you say you couldn't go to China?
No, leave.
Issue. It might interest you to know that these Chinese, when they come in for the STR, for the residency, they're actually funded or invited by Nigerians. So we Nigerians are the ones who actually invite them, that you want them to partner with them in terms of mining. And for the mining license and permit, that's obtained from the Ministry of Mines, I think. So, but regarding maybe they come in illegally, that's very, very unlikely, because anyone who comes in through our airport must come in with a valid visa. That we do not compromise, because we have our own checks and vetting means. But the only issue now is the fact that when they come in, monitoring them has been an issue for us. So that is where the problem is. But the new system we're putting in place now with our new e-visa and the new e-SEPAC, that has been rectified. And I think we should go live maybe by another couple of weeks, 2-3 weeks by now. So what that system does is that when you come in, it's an end-to-end solution. It also has the landing card and the departure card, both arrival and departure. So anybody coming into our country, whether Chinese, whether India, whatever the nationality, so long as you're coming in, we issue you the visa. Not only is your visa number tagged to your validity, and also we're also engaging hotel owners and all that, so that it will be an end-to-end. They also will be part of this platform, so that they can also key into the system. Once this person comes in and he's lodging in your hotel, you must, because there will be consequences, there are penalties. We're now going to blacklist companies that do not go through, that do not follow these procedures. Or if you don't upload your expatriates document as at when due, these are also markers for us. So it's a whole new workflow that we're doing, and this will definitely checkmate all these issues. So it's just a question of time. But we also need to educate Nigerians as well, that if most times they're eager to do these business ventures, they go into the business ventures, and they'll be the one to write to us and say, oh, I brought this man in, he was my partner, but later, we fell out, or he's not doing what I want. So I employ Nigerians to do their due diligence as well when you are inviting people to partner. In as much as we want, we want revenue, we want the economy to be opened, but we must be mindful of who we're bringing into the country. But as NIS, we'll also do our own due diligence to make sure that anyone who is given a visa is not a person of interest. That much, because we cross-check. We have various ways of vetting and investigating. We have so many systems that we're plugged into. It's a multi-layered system. So it's going to be it might take a couple of weeks or so for us to start this system, but definitely it's in the offing, and we're going to start very soon, and things will be different, because no foreigner will come into this country and you're not going out without us knowing that, yes, you've done something, or you have bills to pay, or you've violated any of our laws. And most importantly, we can also trace you. Where are you? We're also going to see how we can work with banks as well, to see how, because it has to be a holistic approach. It must be. And I'm employing Nigerians as well, that if you see something, please refer to us in our office, because we can't be everywhere. You must tell us, because whether we like it or not, Nigerians are the ones, they bring these people in. You live with them, you work with them. So if you have any issues, it's a duty for you to report them to Nigerian Immigration Service. And we always take it up. As of today, I know we've repatriated, I'm not sure of the figure now. Last year, we did a lot of repatriation of not just Chinese, but other nationals as well. So we have zero tolerance to injustice to our citizens. You can't come into the country and you treat our citizens anyhow. So these are not things we will take lightly. And I assure you that we are working, we have a team on ground that goes to all these, most of these very key areas like Zamfara you talked about, Lagos State as well, in the southwest, in the southeast, even the north as well. So we are not just sitting down, we're doing a lot to make sure that we curb these incidences. Thank you. And then...
Your segment of the question.
No, the main question is...
No, I'm coming to your case. Yes. And then regarding the SEPAC you talked about, you wanted to know how much money was remitted to the...
No. How much? What is the percentage? Whatever is collected by SEPAC, what is the percentage that goes to SEPAC? What is the percentage that goes to federal government?
Initially, I mean, I know they had the contract they had before initially was really lopsided. And I mean, everyone was aware of that. But the Minister of Interior, he terminated that contract, and there's a new existing contract now, which is more favorable in terms of percentage sharing. And that's one of the reasons why you can see from our 2025 projection, our revenue has been shored up. Even for our own percentage in terms of at NIS, our percentage was a one-digit figure, but now is a two-digit figure. So the contract is totally different. It's more favorable now. But maybe I'll ask the minister to extend the contract to you, if it's possible, so you can see. But definitely the figures are different, and it has translated to our own increase in our revenue as well. And of course, definitely to the federal government as well.
My chairman. Yes. This is budget defense.